Let's go.
Good day, family and friends. I'm going to be doing some painting today. I got a couple of tasks to do around the house. That's what today's vlog is about. Got to get some painting done. This wall was dark green. This is the hallway area. I'm going to be fixing it up because the landlord was here not that long ago, hacked down the wall, then he plastered it. Now it needs a nice little painting. Then I'll move a bureau here, put up a mirror. My niece is coming tomorrow, so I really do got to get these things done. And I had mentioned in the last video that I did about cleaning my room. The apartment's in some transition, so there's some things here that can't be ignored. So if you see our videos being a little domestic, that's temporary because these are things that have to get done. And I decided, you know what, while I'm doing this, I'm going to vlog. And I had a little painting tip to share with you. Well, I'm going to stop smacking my lips together. I just had a carrot and celery. I like to eat raw vegetables when I have something to do because it peps up my energy. Yes. Also, what's important is having our apartment. We want it to look nice. Joy's sister Kim, she loves decorating. She buys some really authentic pieces. She makes things look really good. So if I do the painting and she does the decorating, when we come together in a video, it makes the scenery look good. You know, you get to see a background. But right now, sometimes in the apartment, we got some dodging to do. Well, okay, don't put the camera over there because there's a big crack in the wall, and don't go over there because, and we're getting a little tired of doing that. So it's kind of like, you know what? Why don't we just fix this place up? And my sister did mention that in one of her videos that we were going to come together and start fixing up the apartment. So each section that we work on, piece by piece, we'll show you that. And then when it's all said and done and we're just vlogging, I can be free to roam around the apartment, not worried about what my background looks like because we're all set. Going to just get my area ready right now. This can be a messy job, but I just try to be careful to avoid giving myself extra work. I keep yogurt containers. I use these when I'm painting. So when I start the trimming, I don't have to carry so much, have the can of paint with me or carry the tray with me. I just carry my little yogurt container. And when I'm finished, instead of pouring it back into the can, because I know I may use it again soon, I just put a lid on it. Very fast, very easy.
I don't think so. No, 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 it's never, ever, ever, ever.
I'm gonna see if I can use, oh, black. All right, I'm gonna try this. Now what I have here is acrylic paint. It's dollar store paint. Dollarama in Canada, Dollar Tree in the US. So simply very cheap paint. My sister does a lot of painting, as you have seen some of her artwork. I'm just gonna put a drop, just a drop, and stir that around and see what color I come up with. I don't mind it being blue, I just want it to be a little darker. Not dark enough. Another drop. Okay, still not dark enough, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a good drop. Okay, now it's changing a little bit more. Now it's looking gray, a little gray. That's a little better. I think I'll even give it another drop. And here too. Just turn the camera around so you can see how this is mixing up. You know, I'm not going to mix it too much. I'm just going to swerve it on like that. Let's get a couple more drops. Yeah, you never know how you can get around some things. I'm not going to go out and run all the way to the hardware store and ask them to color my paint. So I'm going to do whatever I can, and I just thought, why don't I take a few drops of my sister's paint? I did ask her, of course, and just see what I can do from here. A little bit more blobs. Well, I'm taking a little more than a few drops here, but I want to get the color I'm looking for. Getting a little darker. And I would say one more. One more here. Now, I think I'm going to buy her another one. Fair to say, since I used up so much of it. All right, I'm going to begin. Now the paintbrush rollers, this is from the dollar store, so it's a little bit cheap. So what I do is I just take off the fluff balls, give it like a scratch to make sure that this is not going to go into the paint and then it shows up on the wall later on. So just do that and I can still use it. A little cheap, but they work. This is the color, and I do like it. I had to put a few coats. It was very thin paint, but I have to say I do like it. So as you can see, it looks a little better with the, looks a little better here. Don't mind the coats and everything hanging up in the background. That's another issue. We got to fix the door. So this just looks a little bit better. I like the color. I like the contrast with the mirror. And then I just added a little flower here. Now there's some stuff that's got to go in this hallway, so it's not really quite finished. But for the most part, I did paint this part of the wall, and I do like it. I did about 3 coats because when I first started painting it, it didn't look good at all. So 3 good coats and it's good to go. So what I do now is I'm going to be using my roller in a few days. Some people wash their roller and then they get ready to use it again. What I do is I take a piece of tin foil, and I just wrap it. Same thing with the other one. This just helps keep it from drying out. I can reuse it quick and fast. As for the paint, I put the lid back on it, and I put, oops. As for the paint, I put the lid back on it, and then I put a wet cloth over it, or a cloth, and I hammer around the edges. Don't want clumps in my paint. Don't want it to dry up and get thick too quickly because I will be using it again. Some people tape around the edges. I simply use the foil again. And it does work. So this is the little linen section here. It's a lot more neater, cleaner, and more organized. But still a ways to go because I have to find a nice curtain to put just to camouflage the closet here. And this is what the finished results are. Like I said, this wall was a dark green, now it's white, and it just looks brighter and bigger. Big difference. Thanks for watching, friends and family. Thank you. I'm going to wrap this up. There is more to do in the hallway, but I'm not going to be getting that done today. Day-by-day process, as I mentioned before. And each time I go along, I will share it with you. So, have a good day, evening, night, morning, whatever time you're watching. And I'm very grateful that you enjoyed this video. Bye for now.